How's it going, everyone? I'm Alexis Lopez TCG. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be jumping into the latest set of Magic the Gathering with this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collector booster box. We have a chance at some stretch foils, we have a chance at some showcase art, and of course we have the Kevin Eastman signatures, which are less than 1%. So if we hit one of those, it'll be a great box. But let's see what we have in the latest set of Universes Beyond for Magic the Gathering. I know a lot of people, are iffy on whether Universes Beyond is going to be Magic or not. Again, we've gone over that. It's all right. I just know that I like picking up stuff because, one, I use it in Standard when I try to play competitively. And, of course, RCQ season, at least for Standard, is winding down, but Modern is coming right around the corner. And I hope we get some good hits in this actual box. And as always, shout out to our partners over at Warden Games. You can check them out right here and check out the link down below to their mana pool link directly so you can buy from them online, or if you're in the Hillsboro, Oregon area, check out their store in person. Always doing great weekly events, a lot of learn and plays, which is fantastic, and of course, shop at a great LGS when you're in the area. And of course, that mana pool link, you can buy them from them directly wherever you are. And as always, if you like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit that bell notification. Let's jump into this box. Let's see what we open today. All right, we got Shredder in the front. So obviously the Kevin Eastman signature arts are like the crazy chases in this one. Not as crazy as like a Soul Stone or anything like that, but we do have some hope we get those. The 8-bit characters as well are pretty good. Hopefully we get a fractured foil. And some Super Shredders to add to the actual decks would be fantastic for me. That's the one card I am looking forward to from the set. Super Shredder. I do like enjoying playing in black, so hopefully we can get some Super Shredders to add to not just the Standard decks or the Modern decks, but also some Commander decks as well. Alright, so starting off with the first pack here, let me know down in the comments below, by the way, if you open up any of this set yourself, if you're skipping the set, and if you have opening it, any of it, let me know what your hits are. As always, we love to celebrate your wins and everything that goes with it as well. So let me know down below in the comments if anything, and if you're hoping to open up some product when this is release weekend, when this video is coming up, let me know what you're trying to hit in those openings. All right, so starting off right in the front, it does have the thing now where like the commons are in the front and tokens or art cards in the collector box are in the back, so no longer have to worry about whether it's going to be the rares are going to be in the front or the back. We have illegitimate business, Primordial Petroderm. Again, I have a lot of the cards I haven't seen, so we're going to go through them a little bit. We have Elephant Avatar, Reach Trample. When this creature enters, you gain 2 life. Nice little comment here. Grounded for life, 4 and a white. Instant. This spell costs 3 less to cast if its targets are destroyed type creature or destroy target creature. Punk Frogs. Talk about a great name for a card. Look at that. Oh, is that like a... It's almost like a cloud buster sword up there in the background. And it has War 3, Frog Mutant Rebel, 4/5, another common. Foot Ninjas, 4 into hybrid mana. And it has Sneak, 3 and 1 hybrid mana. When this creature enters, you gain 3 life. Go Ninja Go, coming through for Boros, Sorcery, choose one or both, exile target creature you control, then return to the battlefield under control. So a little bit of blink. Or Go Ninja Go deals damage equal to the greatest power among creatures you control to target creature and opponent controls. It's a sorcery though, but this kind of feels like it'll fit really well, or maybe people might test it in a Boros energy there for Modern, especially with Modern RCQCs around the board. Hey, we have a foil skateboard here, 1 mana cost artifact equipment. This set, so far from what I've seen, is very artifact heavy as well, so a lot of good stuff for artifacts coming through. When this equipment enters, tap target permanent. Equipped creature gets +1/+0 and has haste. You can equip it for 1. We have Karai's Technique, 1 white and black. So Orzhov, sorcery, sneak for a white or black. Sneak in for white and black, which is Orzhov. Choose one or both. Target creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn. Target creature gets -3/-3 until end of turn. So this is interesting. A lot of sorcery cards, not a lot of sorcery, but some sorcery cards here are having sneak, which kind of gives them a little bit of an instant ability there, because obviously you can play this when you'd have a declared creature attacking that's not being blocked, so you can actually sneak this in, which is very interesting to see for a sorcery card. We have Thriving Isle. This land is just tapped as it enters, choose a color other than blue, and then you can tap for blue or 1 mana voting color, which is really nice in a double colored deck. We have the forest, which are the pixel lands. Not my favorite of the full art lands. I mean, obviously you've all seen my channel, seen that I enjoy a lot of the full art lands. These are honestly not some of my favorites so far, but we'll see what we see when we get more of them. We start off with our first rare, Splinter Radical Rat. 1 and 2 hybrid mana, which are Orzhov. If an ability of a ninja creature you control triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. You pay 1 in a blue. Target ninja can't be blocked this turn. Very nice. Ninja theme, very heavy in this set, we'll see from here. Alright, we have Cinderglade. This land is just tapped unless you control 2 or more basic lands. This is, of course, from the Commander deck coming through here as well. Very nice. Whoop. Skipping through, but we do have our first mythic in the set here is Donatello. Mutant Mechanic, Borderless. 3 in a blue, legendary creature, Mutant Ninja Turtle. You can tap it, put 3 +1/+1 counters on target artifact you control. If it isn't a creature, it becomes a 0/0 robot creature in addition to its other types. Activate only as a sorcery. Whenever an artifact you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, if it had counters on it, you put those counters on up to 1 target artifact or creature you control. Again, artifact heavy set. Really, really good there with Donatello, Mutant Mechanic, Borderless. So that's our first mythic. Let's see what we have. Oh, we have our special guest. Obviously, we do have special guests. I believe 1 in every collector booster pack. This time it's a foil Arc-bound Ravager. 2-cost artifact creature beast. Sacrifice an artifact, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature, and it has modular 1. Very nice. Honestly, I really enjoy how this foil looks on the special guest. Like the all black accent in the background looks really, really nice. Really good. So 2 mythics, 3 mythics, as we get Turtle in Time, extended art foil, 5 blue sorcery. Return all creatures to their owner hand. Each player may shuffle their hand and graveyard into library. Then each player who does draw 7 cards, and then you exile Turtles in Time. Wow. Very interesting card here. Very, very interesting card here. And then we have our food token. And of course, Insect Warrior here in the back. Very nice. So that was just our first pack. Don't worry, we're going to go a little bit faster as we see more of the cards in the set. But of course, the first time we see the cards, we want to kind of go through them, see what we think of them, and of course, see which ones we're going to add to our actual decks. I mean, I know I mentioned standard and modern, but I love playing Pauper as well. So seeing what we can add here to Pauper decks as well. Mind Transfer Protocol, 2 in a blue, instant until end of turn. Target artifact or creature becomes an artifact creature with base, power, and toughness. 4/5, draw a card. Return to the sewers, 3 in a blue, instant. Target creature's owner puts it on their choice of the top or bottom of the library. You create a mutagen token. A lot of mutagen tokens coming through here as well. No group biological assets, 2 in a red, Mutant Mercenary. During your turn, this creature has first strike. Whenever this creature attacks, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Interesting. Huh. I wonder if how that'll work with a little bit of Rakdos madness and Pauper there. EPF Point Squad, 1 and 2 hybrid mana. Alliance, whenever another creature you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Continuing the Great Boros Escape. Jenica Bad Apple Big Sister, 4 and a white. Legendary creature Mutant Ninja Turtle. When Jenica enters, create a 2/2 red mutant creature token, and you have plane cycling for 2. Mighty Mutanimal. What is it? Mutanimals? Mute animals. There you go. 2 white. Creature Mutant Rebel. When this creature enters, create a 2/2 red mutant creature token. Whenever another creature you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Alliance coming through heavy there. Fugitive Droid, 1 blue, artifact creature, robot scientist. This creature can't be blocked if an artifact entered the battlefield under your control this turn. You can play a blue, sacrifice this creature, counter target spell that targets an artifact or creature you control. Hey, Donatello Way with the Machines, 2 in a blue, legendary creature, Mutant Turtle flying. Whenever an artifact you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on Donatello. Holy hell, this thing has flying? That's awesome. It's a beautiful card there as well. Gonna put that to the side. I know there's like 3 more of these that we can also get, so hopefully we can get them all in the box today. Hey, we have a Soul Ring in the pack. Coming through, Peaks of Soul Ring. Oh, this is I believe our first Surge Foil. I didn't see another Surge Foil, but this time it's a Pixel Land as well coming through for the Surge Foil. We're gonna put that to the side. We have Party Dude, a 1 green enchantment. When this class enters, each player creates a food token. You can level it up with 1 and a green. Whenever an artifact an opponent controls is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, draw a card. 4 and a green to level 3. Whenever one or more of your opponents are attacked, up to one target attacking creature gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the number of cards in your hand. Really good to have stuff in your hand here for our first rare. And then we have a commander rare here in Rat King Pale Piper, 3 and a black, legendary creature, Rat Avatar. Menace, whenever Rat King or another non-token creature you control leaves the battlefield, create a 1/1 black rat creature token. You can pay 2, sacrifice the token, draw a card. Hey, let's go. We have Borderless Dawn and Leo Problem Solvers, 3 and 2 hybrid, Mutant Ninja Turtle. Vigilance, at the beginning of your end step, exile up to 1 target artifact you control and up to 1 target creature you control. Then return them to the battlefield under their owner's control. A lot of blink going on here as well. Ooh, Waves of Aggression. This is our special guest here, 3 and 2 hybrid mana in Boros. Sorcery, untap all creatures that attacked this turn. After this main phase, there's an additional combat phase followed by an additional main phase, and it has Retrace. And then our last rare is a Borderless, or I guess like Sewer Pipes, or like Sewer Showcase. Ground Chuck and Dirtbag, 4, 2 green. Oxmo Mutant Trample. Whenever you tap a land for mana, add 1 green. It's an 8/8. Whew. Ooh, this art card is nice. This is, of course, Bebop Porcine Punk by Simon Dominic. But honestly, this art card is really nice. Big fan of that. Big fan of that. Alright, let's go a little bit faster now through our next packs. We're just going to read some of the common cards as far as their name. I go through every little thing you do to get a little bit faster through this. Ooh, Scrollanoids. 1 and a black for Death Touch 1/1. Mind Transfer Protocol. Return to the Sewers. No group biological assets. Almost identical sequencing to the last pack, except for, of course, the Scrollanoids at the front. There you go, EPF Point Squad. Splinter, Hamato Yoshi, 1 and a black, legendary creature, mutant ninja rat. Menace, other ninjas control get +1/+1. Ray Filet, Man Ray, 3 and a blue, fish mutant. New Generations, Technique, 3 and a green, sorcery. Thriving more in the Surge foil coming through here. Wow, that really stands out. We have our first planes in full art for the land. And then we have Armagon, Future Shark, 6 black, Shark Horror Mutant. Flash, when Armagon enters, destroy up to 3 target creatures. Pretty good, actually. And then our City of Brass here in for the commander cards. Whenever this land becomes tapped, it deals 1 damage. You can tap it for add 1 mana of any color. Southwind Avatar. This is extended art rare, 3 and a black. Snake Spirit Avatar, Death Touch. Whenever another creature you control dies, you gain life equal to its toughness. Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses a life. This is interesting. I've been trying a lot of Orzhov Sacrifice, so this is something I want to test out in there. Obviously, it's very high cost, and we don't run a lot of high cost stuff in Orzhov Sacrifice, for standard at least, so this is interesting. Art rare. We have Arcbound Ravager in our special guest, just regular this time, no foil. Then we have Ravenous Robots in extended art rare. 1 in a red, artifact creature robot. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, create a 1/1 colorless robot artifact creature token. You can pay 1 red, tap this. Creature tokens you control gain haste until end of turn. Very nice. Ooh, I love the color on this ooze and copy here. Very nice. Interesting. Our first collector pack was really like high on the mythics and good stuff. And then we kind of slowed down a little bit. So we did get some search foils in the lands. Hoping we get some more search foils in this pack as well. So we get Tunnel Rats, Oroku Saki, Shredder Rising, 2 and a black, legendary creature, human ninja. Mutant Town land. Utrom Scientist, 2 and a blue, Utrom Robot Scientist, artifact creature. Michelangelo Game Master, 2 and a green, Ninja Turtle, disappear. At the beginning of your end step, if a permanent left the battlefield under you control this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Michelangelo. How well would this work on landfall at the moment? Interesting. Would Fable Passage gain cracked each time? Noble Nunchaku, 2 and a green for artifact equipment. Westwind Avatar, 5 and 2 green, Cat Spirit Avatar. April, Reporter of the Weird. Oh my god, I love this art. Who is this by? Maria Tiurina, Maria Tiurina. I don't know, but this art is beautiful. Look at that Borealis foil, and that art is like super cool. I'm a big fan of that. Big fan of that. Path of Anthracene Land. We have a mountain full art. Then we have Turncoat Kunoichi for our first rare 2 and a white mutant ninja fox. It has sneak for 2 and Orzhov. So when this creature enters, choose target creature and opponent controls. Exile that creature until this creature leaves the battlefield. If this creature's sneak cost was paid, instead exile the chosen creature. So if you exile it by paying the regular cost, it'll stay here until this is gone. But if you do the sneak cost, you can exile that card completely. So that's interesting. And then we have Level Up from the Commander deck here. 1 and a green enchantment aura. We have, again, this is beautiful art here with Renee Temporal Apprentice, 3 blue, legendary creature human wizard. It has flash. When Renette enters, return each other non-land permanent that entered this turn to its owner's hand. Very interesting there, really nice. Oh, this card is a great card here from like the last Ronin. All will be 1. 3 red enchantment. Whenever you put 1 or more counters on a permanent or player, this enchantment deals that much damage to target opponent, creature and opponent controls, or planeswalker and opponent controls. Beautiful. I love this art here, the Ronin art. Really nice. And then we have a Kitsune's Technique for blue showcase foils instant. It has sneak, 1 in a blue. Target opponent mills half their library rounded up. So I know mill players are happy with that card. Trying to test it out already for sure. Nice. All will be 1. Very happy with that. The card is actually looking forward to opening in a special guest. I'm glad we did. Tunnel Rats. Orokusaki Shredder Rising. Mutant Town. Outrum Scientist. Leonardo Big Brother 2 and a white legendary creature. Brilliance Unleash 4 blue red sorcery. Choose 1 or both. Brilliance Unleashed deals 5 damage to target creature, or you can choose target artifact card in your graveyard, return to the battlefield if it's an artifact creature card. Otherwise, return it to the battlefield and it's a 3/3 robot artifact creature with flying. There's a lot of words there. Saved by the Shell, 1 in a green instant. Raphael, Most Attitude, 3 and a red legendary creature. And then we have a Cultivate coming through. So it's like, looks like the land slot for pretty much. Forest. We have Casey Jones, Vigilante, rare, 1 red. When Casey Jones enters, draw 3 cards. At the beginning of your next upkeep, discard 3 cards at random. Cool. Rainslit Copes. Oh, we have a Search Foil Shell Shock coming through as well. I did not know that these could be Search Foil. I know that there was Search Foil, but I've mostly seen the land. So Shell Shock, X and a red, instant. For each opponent, choose up to 1 target creature that players control. Shell Shock deals X damage to each of those creatures. You create a mutant token for each creature dealt damage this way. Ooh, very nice. And Search Foil coming through. Oh, look at that. Another All Will Be. Ooh, this time in foil. Love that. All Will Be 1 foil from the last Ronin. And then we have Extended Art, Weather Maker, 3 cost artifact. Landfall. Whenever land you control enters, put a charge counter on this artifact. You can add 1. Tap it to add 1 of any color. Tap it to remove 2 charge counters from this artifact. You can add 2 colorless. Or you can tap it, remove 3 charge counters from the artifact that deals 3 damage to any target. Nice. Great art here in this art card as well. Lessons from Life. Again, I do like that the art cards are not in every single pack and stuff like that. I do love that a little bit more sparse. So it does feel nice when I open one every once in a while. Really good there. Cowabunga common. Dog Triceraton Castaway. Tender Eyes. Love the hat. Love the hat, buddy. Action News Crew. Omni Cheese Pizza. Donatello, Way with Machines. Jenica's Technique. Hard One Jite. Is that like them taking it from somebody they killed? Wow, that's crazy. Moradin Mutagen, or an Acidic Slime. And then we have an Island. Nice. Turtles in Time mythic. Nice. We get another mythic on the first one. Then we get a Krang Mastermind 6 blue showcase. We get, for Search Foil Grand Coliseum coming through as well in the rare. We have Ronin's Arsenal. Let me move these over here. Ronin's Arsenal, which is Conqueror's Flail for 2 cost. Artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each color among permanents you control. As long as this equipment is attached to a creature, your opponent can't cast spells during your turn. Equipped for 2 cost. Honestly, this art is so good. Love that. Really, really good art. It's great art. And again, great art in this one as well. It's a rare / Reptile Rampager. 3 red foil. This is great art. This is the same artist, right? It is, Marita. Wow. Beautiful. And then a clue token. That's awesome. That's honestly, again, I really, really like that art. Like that art style, I mean, it's really, really nice. I'm a big fan of that. Like, overall, you know, just a big fan of that. Alright, so that's one half of the box. You know, pretty good as far as value. Nothing too crazy. A lot of great art. We're seeing a lot of commons repeat as we see, so something a little bit different here would make your move. Purple Dragon Punks. Retro Mutation. So actually different commons this time around, which is good. Insectoid Exterminator. Raphael Tough Turtle. Old Hop Alley Cat Blues. Mona Lisa Science Geek. The Last Ronin's Technique. We have the Thriving Grove. We have Full Art Mountain. We have a rare Kitsune's Technique for blue instant. Special move, 2 in a red instant, choose 2. You have Jump Kit, destroy target artifact, dash attack, put 2 +1/+1 counters on target attacking or blocking creature you control, and then it has Foot Toss. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to any other target, then sacrifice it. Ooh, really interesting. Special move. Another Search Foil, this time in the Sodden Verdure or Verdure rare Commanderland. Yeah, wow, this is really, really shining there. Ooh, foil Teleportation Circle and the special guest. 3 in a white enchantment. At the beginning of your end step, exile up to 1 target artifact or creature you control. Then return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control. Again, I'm really, really enjoying the special guest art this time around. This set, again, is very, very good with the art from what I've seen. And like the full art stuff, I'm gonna be honest, like some of the Magic, like regular art, not the greatest in the term of this set, but the full art and like borderless and like the special guest stuff are just keep popping off. And we've been lucky to get a lot of good foils and special guests as well. So very, very nice to see that. And then we finish it off with a Michelangelo borderless foil Weirdness 211, a card that a lot of people are looking for as well, and this is why. It's 1 in a green legendary creature mutant ninja turtle. When Michelangelo enters, create a mutagen token. If 1 or more +1/+1 counters would be put on a creature you control, that many +1/+1 counters are put on it instead. So it's a little bit of a replacement for that Bracelet Bill coming through in Michelangelo Weirdness 211. Ooh, we get a nice art card signature here as well. The stamp signature, of course, in Baxter, Experimental Scientist. Very, very nice. Again, art cards, very, very fantastic, and they're not in every single pack. Really, really good. But yeah, big fan of the art in the actual like borderless and full art stuff for this set. I'm not gonna lie, it's just been something really, really nice to see. All right, Escape Tunnel. Surveillance Cam. Is that like a fly? Yeah. Mutant Chain Reaction. Foot Ninjas borderless, really nice. Leonardo Leader in Blue. I love that like the name is like Leader in Blue, but it's a white card. April Reporter of the Weird, 2 in a blue legendary creature. Ooh, Shredder Unrelenting. This is the first time we see the Shredder. We haven't even seen the Super Shredder coming through as well. That's right. 4 in a black showcase borderless. Nice. Or just 4 in a black foil borderless. Thriving More. We have a foil Plains coming through. I like this one. By the way, this full art with the lands, I enjoy a little bit more with the turtles in it than I do the pizza ones. So having this in Search Foil is pretty nice. And then we have, ooh, nice, Mythic Leonardo Sewer Samurai 3 and a white, legendary creature, Mutant Ninja Turtle Samurai. It has Sneak 2 white. This has double strike. During your turn, you may cast creature spells with power or toughness 1 or less from your graveyard. If you cast a spell this way, that creature enters with the finality counter on it. Ooh, very nice. We have a Sunken Hollow rare land. Mutagen Man, Living Ooze, X green, legendary creature, use mutant, is extended art. Trample, activated abilities of artifact tokens you control cost 1 less to activate. When Mutagen Man enters, create X mutagen tokens. Oh, very nice. Oh, let's go. The doubling season coming through. I love this. I love this. The art, I don't know exactly how that relates to doubling season, but that's okay. Doubling season is a great special guest to open up in this one. We're getting a lot of great special guests in this box. 4 and a green enchantment. If an effect would create 1 or more tokens under your control, it creates twice that many of those tokens instead. If an effect would put 1 or more counters on a permanent you control, it puts twice that many of those counters on that permanent instead. 4 and a green, doubling season, not in foil, but great special guest. We're definitely adding this. Funny enough, we were needing this card for our Renaissance commander deck that we have, which I like to put just like alternate art on all the cards available. So really nice we can add this doubling season on there. It is a creature thing after all, so it's good to see. And then we have Prehistoric Pet extended art Dinosaur Ninja for 1 white. This creature can be blocked by creatures with greater power. 1 and a white. Tap it, return another creature you control to its owner's hand. Activate only during your turn. And then we have a food token. Nice. Again, great special guests that we keep seeing so far. We have 4 more packs left, so let's see what a special guest keep bringing us. We're still hoping for a showcase or fractured foil card. Hopefully we hit both. And if anything, a Kevin Eastman card as well. The signature would be fantastic. Would be insane, honestly. Nobody. Escape Tunnel. Mauser Attack. Sewer Valence Cam. Mutant Chain Reaction. Again, we're seeing a lot of the same comments coming here in the order. Karai, Future of the Foot. Again, 1 in Orzhov. Wingnut Bat on the Belfry. Color scheme is fantastic on that color. Lessons from Life. This is going again where you see Magic being played in a Magic card, so it's very interesting to see that. We have Command Tower Search Foil, really nice. We have a full art Forest. Then we have Ninja Teen, 2 in a black enchantment class. Whenever creature you control leaves the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life. Orzhov Sacrifice. Can we test it? You can pay 1 in the black, level 2. Creatures you control get +1/+0 and have menace. And then you can pay 1 more black to level 3. Creature cards in your graveyard has Sneak 3 in a black. You may cast creature spells from your graveyard using their Sneak abilities. Okay, I think I am gonna be testing this for sure. And I'm gonna be testing this for sure in that Orzhov Sacrifice. Whoa. Whoa, buddy. This is actually, ooh, interesting. Okay, I hadn't seen this card, so that's very interesting to me. Super combo, 1 in a green sorcery. Replicate 2. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature and opponent controls coming from the commander deck. Then we have Donatello, Gadget Master, Borderless, 2 in a blue, legendary creature, Mutant Ninja Turtle. Sneak 1 in a blue. Whenever Donatello deals combat damage to a player, create a token that's a copy of target artifact you control. And then we have Splinter of the Shadows, which is the Ash Coat of the Shadow Swarm, 3 in a black, legendary creature, Rat Warlock. Whenever Splinter attacks or blocks, other rats you control get +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the number of rats you control. At the beginning of your end step, you may mill 4 cards. If you do, return up to 2 rat creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. A very nice special guest. And then we finish it off with Toka and Razar, Terrible 2s in the Rakdos hybrid Turtle Wolf Mutant. The spell can't be countered. It has menace. Whenever a player casts a spell, if the amount of mana spent to cast it was less than its mana value, Toka and Razar deal 3 damage to that player. Warp cost, sneak cost, can all finally get damage. We'll take that. That'll be interesting. The double flips though, I'm not sure if I can play that in Orzhov. We don't run a lot of removal in that Orzhov sack deck. So Shredder's Revenge, another Shredder card, nice. Mechanized Ninja Cavalry. Hamato Guardian Stance, Bot Bashing Time, Donatello Turtle Techie, Oozbill, Turtle Blimp. What in the world is that? Turtle Blimp. Jenica's Technique in the showcase. Arcane Signet coming through. We have a Swamp. We have Agent Bishop, a Man in Black, 2 and a white, legendary creature, human soldier. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on each up to 2 target creatures. We have Swift Demise from the commander deck. 2 and a black instant. Swift Demise deals 1 damage to each, deals 1 damage to target creature. Then destroy each creature you don't control that was dealt damage this turn. Oh, okay, interesting. Turtles Forever extended art. I love this art actually. It's really nice. It's like different. Yeah, it's from the different time. It's like from the live action movie, animated show, I think also live action movie, and then like the comic book stuff. Oh, this is really cool. Turtles Forever, 3 and a white. Search your library and or outside the game for exactly 4 legendary creature cards you own with different names. Then reveal those cards. An opponent chooses 2 of them. Put the chosen cards in your hand and shuffle the rest into your library. Okay, that's interesting. Bringing cards from outside the game. I mean, sideboard Karn for a reason, right? We have, Plague of Vermin, 6 and a black sorcery. Starting with you, each player may pay any amount of life. Repeat this process until no one pays life. Each player creates a 1/1 black rat creature token for each 1 life they paid this way. Oh, very cool special guest. And then we have extended art Southwind Avatar, which we talked about earlier. 3 and a black creature, Snake Spirit Avatar. Whenever another creature you control dies, you gain life equal to its toughness. And whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. Interesting. Woo. All right, 2 more packs left. Let's see what we can get in our last packs here. Shredder's Revenge, Mechanized Ninja Cavalry. Again, seeing the same sequencing for the rares. Bot Bashing Time. Jenic's Bat Apple Big Sister. In this, I really like this art style. It's really cool. Turtle Lair. Paramecia Colonix. Courier of Comestibles. Evolving Wilds. We have Island. We have Turtle Van, 3 cost, artifact vehicle. Whenever this vehicle attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature that crewed it this turn. Then if that creature is a mutant, ninja, or turtle, double the number as a +1/+1 counters on it, and it has a crew of 1. Chromatic Lantern coming through from the commander deck as well. Dude, that commander deck is stacked with stuff so far. Leonardo's Technique, 3 and a white, sorcery, and has sneak of 1 and a white. Return 1 or 2 target creature cards with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Ooh, nice. Donnie's Bow, which is Shadow Spear special guest. For 1 mana, legendary artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has trample and lifelink. You can pay 1 permanent your opponent controls, lose hexproof and indestructible until end of turn, and you can equip it with 2. Oh, nice. We get the showcase Raphael, the Night Watcher. So it's not in fracture foil, but that's okay. We do get our first showcase of the box. This is the Japanese showcase art style specifically. So this is Raphael, the Night Watcher. 2 red for the legendary creature Mutant Ninja Turtle. Sneak 1 red. Attacking creatures you control have double strike. Nice. So you can be attacking with stuff. Something doesn't get blocked. You sneak this in. All of them, they all have double strike. Very good coming through for that mythic. And then we have getting tough turtle for the Raphael in the art as well. So very nice. You get showcase Raphael, and then after that we are also just getting a regular art card for the Raphael tough as well. So we're gonna put that showcase one real quick in a sleeve. I know we have other ones that we could have put in sleeves, but for now we're gonna put the showcase one there. All right, last pack, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you thought so far of this box. Let me know so far what you think of the set, and if you're going to be getting stuff yourself, and let me know your hits as well. And of course, if you're enjoying this video, like button, subscribe button, hit that bell notification. You see we put up gameplay videos and we put up unboxings, we put on vlogs of the events we go to. We try to do anything we can around TCGs. Specifically, a lot of the love is in Magic the Gathering. So if you're interested in that, don't forget to click that bell notification. It reminds you of all the videos that come out on this channel as they come out, so you can come back and watch them all as well. All right, last pack. Let's see what we get for the Turtles in Time. Illegitimate Business, starting off with the first land that we also saw in our first pack. Primordial Pachyderm, the Elephant Avatar. Again, the sequence is coming in the same. Grounded for Life. Punk Frogs. Yeah, this is exactly what we saw in the first pack, except now the Squirreloids are different. Then we have Metalhead. Koya, Death from Above. Nice, we get another one. We didn't get all four, but we do get the Michelangelo Mutant BFF. The other one we had was a Donatello, but this is 2 green legendary creature Mutant Ninja Turtle. Each creature you control with the counter on it can't be blocked by more than one creature. And whenever Michelangelo enters or attacks, create a Mutagen token. Very nice for this uncommon. Alright, so Ash Baron. Search Foil Island. So we do have a Search Foil land in the last one. Again, I love the actual turtle art in this for the lands more than I do the pixel lands. I'm not gonna lie about that. Leonardo, Cutting Edge, 1 and a white, legendary creature Mutant Turtle, sneak for 1 white. It has lifelink, and whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on Leonardo. Very nice. What is this? The Lions. What is the Johnny's Pride Mate, right? And it, but a little bit obviously push because it's 1 and a white, but it has sneak as well. So Leonardo, Cutting Edge. And then we have Coin of Mastery, 4 mana cost artifact from the commander deck. Each creature you control enters with an additional +1/+1 counter on it for each mana from an artifact source spent to cast it. You can tap this, create a treasure token. Very nice. Yes! Oh, what a hit, ladies and gentlemen. We get the Ninja Pixel art card. Oh, let's go. Beautiful Search Foil hit here in the Ninja Pizza 8-bit card. Obviously trying to show you the Search Foil in coming through, but then also you see the 8-bit in the card in the framing style as well. Oh, let's go. What a hit in the last pack of our collector box. 2 and a green enchantment. Foods you control have, you can tap this, sacrifice this artifact, add 1 mana of any color. At the beginning of your second main phase, create a food token. Oh, Ninja Pizza coming through. And the 8-bit Search Foil. What a hit, ladies and gentlemen. What a hit. But we still got our special guests to go. And our special guests have been doing really well. So I'm going to put this over here to the side and then sleeve this up as well as we go through the rest of the pack. Nice. Trouble in Pairs. Let's go. We had a lot of duplicates in the first special guest. But the good thing about duplicates is actually some are in foil, some in regular. But we got a good amount of special guests of different style. Trouble in Pairs, 2 white enchantment. If an opponent would begin an extra turn, that player skips that turn instead. Whenever an opponent attacks you with 2 or more creatures, draws their second card each turn, or casts their second spell each turn, you draw a card. Oof, very nice mythic Trouble in Pairs. And we finish it off with a transdimensional bovine external art foil, 2 and a green. Creature Ox Avatar Flying. Tap this, add 2 mana of any 1 color, and it's a 0/4 creature as well. And then we have our clue token and treasure token in the back. Oh, let's go. What a great way. The last 2 packs coming in real tough, real well. Ninja Pizza 8-bit, and of course we have the Japanese showcase Raphael, the Night Watcher. Honestly, the special guests were fantastic in this box, and of course, finishing it off with those 2 cards there. We got so many good mythics. Well, actually, this is not even a mythic. This is a rare. I just, based on the fact that it's an 8-bit one, I just like, hey, it's a mythic, but no, it's a rare Ninja Pizza. Raphael, the Night Watcher, Trouble in Pairs, Donnie's Bow, Shadow Spear, Plague Vermin, Splinter of the Shadows, Doubling Season, which is fantastic, putting that directly into our Ren and Theory deck. Leonardo Sword Samurai, Teleportation Circle, Ronin's Arsenal, Turtles in Time, All Will Be One, Foil, and then All Will Be One, Arcbound Ravager, Waves of Regression, Turtles in Time Foil, Arcbound Ravager Foil, and then Donatello mutant mechanic coming through here as well. And of course, plenty of rares. We did get one Surge Foil rare, so we're going to look to that in a little bit to put that up. We got some great ideas as well for our Orzhov Sacrifice deck. So really happy with that. Really happy, again, with that last pack. Fantastic pool, fantastic cards. Again, my favorite thing from this set, other than some choices in playability, funny enough, in black and green so far from what I've seen, from what we've opened, just the art on the borderless and full art has been really nice, and I've just been a big fan of that. You know, you guys always hear me talk about the art in these cards, and it's one of the things I really enjoy. So having that and seeing those cards coming through there were very nice. But again, let me know what you thought of this video. Let me know what you thought of this unboxing, and of course, if you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe button, and that bell notification coming through. We have more stuff coming through. We have, of course, some pizza bundles coming through next week. We are finishing up the edits on the Lorwyn draft night video that we did as well, so don't forget, hit that bell notification. Really lets you know when all the videos are coming out. Again, we don't just do unboxings, we don't just do, like, you know, any one thing here or there. We try to do anything related to TCGs, whether it's box openings for games coming out, actual playing in person, playing online, I mean vlogs of the events we go to. So we do all that here on this channel. But as always, if you've been here this long and you're watching this long in the video, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. And don't forget to let me know down in the comments below what you've opened for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, if you're going to open up the set. And if you're not, what are you going to pick up in singles? Just let me know what you're going to be picking up for yourself, for your commander decks, for your decks, in standard, anything else. Let me know down in the comments down below. And of course, hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.